Normally, this 45-year-old Swiss glaciologist, Andreas Linsbauer, heads down the paths on the massive Morterasch Glacier in late September, the end of the summer melt season in the Alps. But exceptionally high ice loss this year has brought him to this 15 square kilometer or 5.8 square mile amphitheater of ice, 2 months early for emergency maintenance work.
The first stake we measured, we had about 2 meters of melt. And the most extreme year since we have been measuring was 1 meter per year. So we have already melt of 2 meters, and it's midway of summer.
I am worried for our children, our grandchildren. I won't see this catastrophe personally, but yes, I am a bit frightened for them. If greenhouse gas emissions continue to rise, the Alps glaciers are expected to lose more than 80% of their current mass by 2100. Many will disappear, regardless of whatever emissions action is taken now, thanks to global warming baked in by past emissions. According to a 2019 report by the UN Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change.
Like everyone knows, like there's global warming, but you realize here that it's like the real business, you know, when we talk about it, you don't see it always in nature, the consequences, and now you really see it like, oh my God, I was here like 15 years ago and now the snow is gone and the rivers and the mountains are not there anymore, so it's warmer. Normally we had like a hat and gloves. Now we don't need it anymore because it's hot in here, so it's a big difference.
Already, Morterasch is much changed from the glacier depicted on the region's tourist maps. The long tongue that once reached deep into the valley below has shrunk back by nearly 3 kilometers, or 2 miles, while the depth of the snow and ice pack has thinned by up to 200 meters, or 656 feet. A parallel glacier, Purs, flowed into it until 2017, but has now receded so much that an expanding strip of grit lies between them. This year's alpine ice losses, registered even before the biggest melt month of August, surprised scientists to some extent, as many of the glaciers had already lost their lower-lying snouts. Because they had retreated up the mountain, where temperatures are cooler, scientists thought they should have been better protected.